So issue number 7 is in page number 7 and paragraph number 1. See, Couchweb buys contents or even creates contents that are different and interesting. So number 1, why does it do it? It does it because it wants to create interesting and unique content so that customers are like engaged and they want to come and view it on Couchweb. So thereby they pay a subscription and they come to Couchweb. But this is a good strategy. But the problem is everything which is creative and innovative has both an upside and a downside. So we shouldn't be aiming only at the upside, but we should think about what would be the downside, the risks implied, and we should know what is its financial consequences. So you should be able to study P3 here and F3 here. So that's about issue number 7. We will move on to issue number 8. Issue number 8 is in page number 11 and it is a chart. So you have that organizational chart, that is what is being dealt here. So in that organizational chart, I feel that there's only one kind of a problem. The problem is Javier Marcotte has two big responsibilities for him. Number 1 is commissioning the programs. So they have not given what is the meaning of commissioning programs. I think he is the one who selects which movie to produce or which TV program to produce, or he is a project manager for programs. So that is not given. But either way, that seems to be a huge responsibility here, commissioning programs. And he is also responsible for IT systems. So just imagine, Javier Marcotte is a marketing specialist. He is a business development manager, executive. That's what is given in the case study. So if he is from a business development role and he is given commissioning of programs and IT system responsibilities, I feel that it's a huge responsibility which is given to this person. This role should be like divided into two, and the IT security should be given to a IT specialist, and an IT specialist should be also at the board level. If you look at the board does not have any IT specialist. Even though Chet Nolan is an IT specialist, he is a website design specialist. He is not a IT security specialist. So I don't think there's enough justice here. So this issue is actually connected with the safety of data issue in issue number 1, which we've discussed already. So both are like connected. Issue number 1 and 8 are connected here. So that's about 8. We'll move on to issue number 9. Issue number 9 is in page number 14, and again it's a pie diagram which says that from where Couchweb gets its revenues predominantly, that is 69% from content streaming and 93% of its operating profit again from content streaming. This seems to be a huge dependence on a single source of income. Assuming that people are not going to subscribe the content, this company will be like really hit hard. So you can combine this idea, this issue, with your financials. So you can find out how is this, you can create a scenario where the operating profit becomes, your revenue falls, operating profit falls, and what would be its implication on the balance sheet. So that you need to work it out. So huge dependence on a single source of income, I think it's a high risk. So that's issue number 9. We will move on to issue number 10. Issue number 10 is in page number 14, and again it's a chart, it's a pie chart. This pie chart, this is a second pie chart which shows from which geographical area the company receives its income, its revenue and operating profit. The company receives 69% of its revenue from overseas. So it means that it's a huge amount of money received from foreign countries. Now we can, the case does not say whether this overseas revenue is in M dollars or in the foreign currency. So that is not actually given. So we will take two scenarios here. If overseas subscription and revenue is in M dollars, it's not a problem. There is no forex problem at all. But if it is going to, if Couchweb, which is in mainland, and its currency is M dollars, and it's going to receive something subscription in US dollars or pounds or Indian rupee, then it will have a forex problem. So there is also a forex element which is involved, but the case does not give you information split whether the revenue is in the local currency or in foreign currency. So this is a issue I think you could face in your exam. So just have this in your mind. So that's about issue number 10. We'll move on to issue number 11. Issue number 11 is in page number 17, paragraph number 3. So here what they say is, see, these companies depend upon few things. Number one, content. Okay, this content has to be streamed, and we need to know what is the preference of customers. So customer preference has to be known. All the data has to be securely kept. All these things require specialists. Even if you want to create a TV program, you need specialists like directors, movie actors, script writers. So you need all these kind of specialized talented people here. But if there are going to be more new competitors coming up in the scenario in the future, then that is going to be a problem, because the number of talented people will be less and the number of companies which are trying to attract this talent will be more, and this would be a issue. So as present, this company is not the case does not tell whether the company is facing this issue, but in future this can be a issue. So this you need to this is an HR element, human resource element, and we need to study about what would be the impact of leadership, motivation, incentives that has to be given to attract these people. So it's again, I think it's an E3 element here. So that's about issue number 11. We'll move on to issue number 12. Issue number 12 is in page number 19. It's in paragraph. It's a second news clipping. So it tells about that there are national broadcast regulators. So national broadcast regulators only regulate the content which is available on TV. So something like cable television or direct to home television, movies. Okay, these content are being regulated by the national regulators. But these regulators don't have control over the content streaming companies. So Couchweb telecasts a lot of movies throughout the world. So each country now will try to regulate this content also. So there will be a problem of regulators starting to put emphasis on online streaming companies, and even the companies like Couchweb will be facing this regulatory problem. Of course, it's not a huge problem, but they have to satisfy what the regulators say. They have to create content according to what they say. They have to edit their content, and they have to meet the guidelines of the every national regulator. So assume here, look at the problem here. If Couchweb creates content in mainland, and that is going to be streamed throughout the world. Throughout the world means it's going to be something like 120-30 countries, every country which has an internet. They have to comply with the regulation of all the 130 countries. That is going to cost a huge amount of money, number one, and it's going to cost a huge amount of time delay. So this would be a issue. So that's about issue number 12, and I think we've come to the last point, issue number 13. Okay, just imagine you are Couchweb. You have created content. It's just amazing, and customers like your content. They are willing to pay, and they want to view your content. They want to view your TV programs and movies. But what if just imagine how would they view it? The customer requires an internet service provider. So the customer has to pay for an internet, and they will get a package from the internet service providers. But if the competitor is also has a tie-up with internet service providers, then there's a good chance that ISP, the internet service provider, and the Couchweb's competitor, they could create an agreement, and that agreement might prevent Couchweb from streaming their content over that particular ISP. For example, Vodafone is an ISP. We had a company called as Home Video. So Home Video and Vodafone might enter into an agreement in a country like India. So if you want to view movies, you can use Vodafone. You can view home videos, movies and TV programs. But at the same time, Couchweb might be prevented from entering into Vodafone's network. So people who have Vodafone ISP already at their home, if they want to view Couchweb's content, they have to buy another internet service provider's line and they have to enter it. But look at the problem from here. If a country has only some 2 or 3 internet service providers and home video has agreement with all the three internet service providers, then what would happen to Couchweb? Couchweb would be effectively cut off from that entire country. So that I think is a key issue here. So ISPs are a pathway to reach the customers, and if that pathway is cut, I think reaching customers would be a problem. So that's about the issues. So we've come to the last section here. Please visit www.wowacademic.com to download the following resources. You can download this PPT. You can download the financial analysis Excel sheet. You can download the summary of issues PPT, or even a Word document you can download. So there are plenty of downloads available in this section. In the area below the video, I've given the link, so you can click the link and you can go to this section in my website. So you could reach me at through my website, or through my Quora profile, or LinkedIn profile, or even Facebook profile. You can connect, and if you have doubt, please ask. As far as possible, I will try to answer. I think Quora would be a best platform to ask a very generic or very general questions. Thank you for watching this video, and please, if you like the video, give a like and share this video, and please give your valuable comments about this video. So it can be, please give constructive comments for me. So this is my second video. So I've done my best. It took hours and days to analyze this case study and to even pick out these key issues. So I'm trying to reduce your work to a large extent. Okay. So thank you for watching this video, and this is Shyam Prasad here signing off. Please visit the website wowacademics.com. Thank you.